Hey everyone, so I kind of wanted just to wait a little bit until some people start watching. But we are in the Slough House area. We are pretty much by Deer Creek, and we heard about a call about a car stuck. So we went to this area, but the road is completely flooded. And let me try to see if I can just show you. We're using the headlights from the truck. But let's see, right here. See all this flooding right here. I'm about, my feet are, this is about, I'm guessing, probably about 4 inches or so. We are on a ride along with Sac Metro, so they're giving us some tips and some things that they run into a lot when it comes to weather. But he was just saying, telling me a little bit that it takes about just 4 inches before something can go really wrong. Right over here, let me just kind of spin this camera. Or right in the middle, that's probably several feet of water right there where you can easily get I'm gonna see, it's kind of hard to see with the headlights, but I want to kind of get out of this water here, and I want to do a Facebook Live. I think maybe right here, if you could stand right next to me. All right, so we're with Chris with Sac Metro. So just tell us a little bit of tips, just for, I guess, the next few days, just with winter weather and some of the things that you guys run into that could be avoidable.
I think the first thing is, obviously in this situation where we're at right now, flooding. It only takes 4 inches of water to move a vehicle off of the roadway. And there's going to be a lot of flooding in the area, at least that's what we're expecting with the low snow levels and then the warmer temperatures in the lower Sierras as well as the foothills. That's going to cause a lot of snow melt, and that water is going to come right here in the Sacramento Valley, and that can cause an issue with our roadways. It can cause an issue with other low-lying areas that get flooded. So when you see water, don't try and drive through it. Turn around, don't drown is what we like to say. And really remember that even having a 4-wheel drive vehicle, that's not going to get you through this type of water. Most vehicles, even with 4-wheel drive, they don't have the clearance that are required to get through this type of water.
And then Sheila's just asking where are we at. So we are on Kiefer Road, you said?
We're on Kiefer Boulevard, about a mile away from Jackson Road in the Slough House area.
So this is, I've done so many stories around the Slough House area when it comes to flooding. I'm guessing this is an area that you guys see a lot of flooding when it comes to winter weather. I guess winter weather when it comes to flooding too.
It is. We see this every single year. We have several rescues that take place every year. And we work with the county roads as well as Sac County OES to identify these areas. We get signs out. In fact, just on our way here, we actually drove past the flooded sign because we knew this area was here, and we're providing some safety tips for it. That's why we did that. But if you see those signs, it legitimately means that the roadway is flooded ahead and you will not be able to pass it. So see that sign, turn around, don't drown, and find an alternate route. Okay,
and then so just to give an example for some people where we're at, trying to, okay, there's light right there. So I guess if I just walk a few steps, it's probably about like 4 inches. You said 4 inches can start, your car can pretty much start going up.
It can move your vehicle. What it's going to do is it's going to create pressure against your tires and your wheels. And it can actually move your car out of your lane. And the big danger here is a lot of our roadways are elevated, and in these rural areas, for instance, the road is elevated, and right off to the side we have an area that the water level is the same, but that water over there is about 6 feet deeper because of the rangeland. And if you were to go in there, if you were to be pushed off this roadway into that, you're going to have a pretty bad day, as we would say. So don't do it. It's not worth the risk.
And I think some people might have the perception, you know, 4 inches, my car can get elevated, but what if I have an SUV or a truck? I could go through that. Well, you shouldn't be thinking that way, right?
No, I'm driving a 4-wheel drive Tahoe right now, a standard Tahoe, and even I wouldn't drive through this water level. At its deepest, looking at some of the roadway signs, it's probably at least 2.5 to 3 feet deep, and that 4-inch mark is somewhat deceptive. I mean, basically, if you can see water pooled on a roadway, and as you look out, that water is pooling because there's a lower lying area up ahead. So pretty much any water is going to be at least 4 inches deep. Don't do it. Don't take the risk.
All right, thank you. And then so just want to wrap this up so we can go to our next location, but just wanted to give you some tips out there and just kind of show you guys what we're seeing out here. But so I'm gonna try to update you guys more on Twitter and Facebook with some of the things that we're seeing, and also make sure to, if you're seeing something when it comes to flooding where you live, make sure to let me know in the comments as well. Thanks.